everyone, in today's video I'm going to bring you a look created using this palette over here, the Blood Money palette by Jeffree. So I'm super excited to show you guys the look, and green is one of my favorite colors. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to be creating something super fun with this because this palette is super awesome. This is actually the box that it comes with, so you can see all the details and everything. And when you open the box, this is how the palette looks like inside. So we have like its signature bolt with all the blood except for the bloodlust. All of them come in this little bolt, and you open it like this, like pinching the two things, like the two circles there. And this is how the palette looks like inside. You have all these beautiful green shades. You have their colors to emphasize or make the look very dramatic. You have some neon colors also. So I'm going to be creating something super fun today and a little bit dramatic. Maybe we put some lashes on and everything. So let's start. I'm going to insert right now actually swatches of the palette so you can see all the tones, and if you have a green palette or have bought any of the green palettes, because this is nothing new. There's also, I think ColourPop has already 2 whole green palettes, and if you have maybe those, you can compare like the shades, and if you already have them, maybe you don't have to buy this one. But I really like the whole concept, and that's why I bought it. So let's prime our eyes, and I'm gonna be using the P. Louise base to prime my eyes. Okay, now that we prime our eyes, I'm going to start doing the eye look, and the first shade that I'm going to apply is Mint Condition. This is a very gorgeous matte shade, and I'm gonna use this color as a transition color. Very, very cute. It's like an aqua green color. Super nice. The shade has a little bit of kickback in the palette, but not a lot of fallout. It's just when you try to pick it up from the palette, it actually has a lot of kickback. But most of the shades or eyeshadows from Jeffree have the same issue. Like, they all have that kickback, but they are great in pigmentation. So you shouldn't be concerned about it because the pigment is there. You can see it's very pigmented. They're easy to blend too. And I'm applying this color all over the top part of the lid and stopping in the crease, where it's a beautiful, beautiful shade. I'm liking it a lot. And the next shade I'm going to take, and for this one I'm going to use more of a pointy type of brush, but very small brush. It's like a pencil fluffy brush, and I'm going to be taking the shade Heavy Weighted. And that one, I'm going to use it only in my crease area. That's why I took this type of brushes, because I can apply the shade very, very tight into the crease area, and it doesn't really move anywhere else. Super cute. They look super nice together also with the previous shade. I'm doing here the inner part of the lid too with the same shade, but they're applying super nicely. They blend very well and they look beautiful together. So let's start playing with the shimmer shades, and with the flat fluffy brush I'm going to be taking the one that's called Money Heist. This one is more like a topper, so I'm going to move to another one that has more pigment. Let's do the Poison Ivy. That one, yeah, it's very pigmented. You can see in the brush. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for, and I'm going to apply it here in the mobile lid, but only in the center of the lid. This one has a lot of fallout, you can see here. So I would recommend you guys to do your eyes first. Anyways, whenever you play with color, I would suggest that you do your eyes first, because colorful shadow tends to be more loose pressed in the palettes, because some of them are loose pigments that they just press in the palette. So that's why they give you a lot of fallout. So make sure that you do your eyes first. You can see all this fallout here. If I would have done my my face first, I will have to redo a whole thing again. But the pigment is there and it's beautiful, looking gorgeous. Now, let me just remove a little bit of it. Okay, with a smaller flat brush, I'm going to take the shade Money Heist, and that one I'm going to apply it in the inner corner. Only like over here. Yeah. And that will give me like a pop of color there in the inner corner also. Yeah, and that will highlight the inner corner too. This one is a little like duochrome, so it has like a green and also like a golden undertone on it. So it depends where the light is hitting. It will turn to either golden or green, but it looks very, very nice together with the green that I applied before. I want to play with the darker greens here. Let me see. Ooh, this one's beautiful. Let's see this one. It's like a black. Yeah, I'm going to take like a small brush and I'm going to apply Secret Stash like over here in the outer part of the eye. And I'm going to do like a liner only in the outer part of the eye, like this. Yeah, super nice. I love how it blends very nicely. And it's also like a duochrome shadow. Okay, I'm going to clean up a little bit, do the rest of my face, and I'll be right back so we can do the bottom lid. Okay, now that I finished my face, I put on some lashes. Let's do the bottom part. So for the bottom part, I'm gonna do the darker shades so we can try as many shades as we can and see how they work. And I'm going to get a fluffy flat brush. Let me just clean it up. And I'm going to take the shade Persuasion and I'm gonna smoke it out in my bottom lid. This is like a military green. Super cool. I took the wrong one. We do it again. And I'm going to take the shade Self-Made with another flat fluffy brush. And that one, I'm going to use it to smoke out a little bit the previous shade. So I'm gonna apply it under that one. These two shades look a lot similar to when you apply them together, so there's not like a very obvious difference. So I'm going to clean up a little bit here. Just give me a second. And I want to try this shade Divine Intervention. Divine Intervention in the inner part of the lid, in the bottom part. Ooh, this is super beautiful. Ooh, it's a gorgeous shade. Beautiful shade. Okay, I'm going to apply a little bit of mascara in the bottom lid. And that's it, guys. So this is the final look. I really love the whole green monochromatic moment. I feel like this palette is actually a very nice palette if you love this monochromatic palettes, this is going to be an awesome one to add to your collection. It really worked. I mean, something that this brand does well is their formulas. Actually, their formulas are very nice. They're super pigmented, they're easy to blend, so I have no issue in creating any look with it. I would recommend it if you are a person that use color and that loves to do colorful looks. This is something very nice to have in your collection. It's a very beautiful palette that you can have in your room and showcase, and maybe put it as a background if you also do videos for YouTube like I do. And definitely I would recommend it. If you like this look, don't forget to let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if you grabbed this palette and what do you think about it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up if you like this video, and also share it with your friends. And I see you next time. Bye bye. Yo. Yo.